There we go.
I have an accident.
Today we are making mustard pickles. Last night we set these to pre-soak, and what you're looking at here is about 12 cups of cumbers, 4 cups of onions sliced up and just covered with water. And then I added 3 tablespoons of salt, just sprinkled lightly over top, and we let those soak a good 12 hours now. So at this point we're ready to make the pickles, and we're going to go ahead and rinse them really well to get all the salt off before boiling them down. So here we go. So I'm using this awesome strainer. If you don't have one, get one. Since I got this one,
No more 2 tumblers.
make sure your sink is good and clean. I sanitized the sink ahead of time.
You watch the face of my sink.
So let's get those all in there.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep those combos rolling.
Okay, so I've got them almost rinsed here. Sure they're good and rinsed.
Lady cucumber, pickle in the sink.
So now, while we prepare our mixture, or our brine, we're going to leave these here in the sink just to drain out some more. We're going to add sugar and water first to our 6-quart pot. It's 2 cups of sugar and 4 tablespoons of flour. 1 cup of sugar.
And then you pour in your milk and cereal.
Not quite. And 2 cups of sugar. I have the flour all pre-measured. 4 tablespoons of flour. 1 tablespoon of dry mustard. 1 tablespoon of turmeric. In my pickle recipes, I don't use that much celery seed. You can overdo it very easily. So today, in this batch of mustard pickles, we're just going to use 1/4 teaspoon of celery seed. We've got the sugar all in there. In goes the flour. In goes the turmeric. In goes the celery seed. And here goes dry mustard.
Are we done yet?
No, we have to whisk all the dry ingredients together.
There was an old man from turmeric.
Okay, so we got to mix together there pretty good now. And we're going to add 2 cups of vinegar.
Don't forget to save your jug in case zombies ever invade. Vinegar.
2 cups of vinegar. You whisk this all together to make a paste. Kind of whisk it around until it dissolves on the bottom. And now it's time to add our vegetables. Okay, so we're adding our vegetables. into our mixture we just prepared. Okay, so we got our veg in. Now we just cover this with cold water just so it's almost covering the vegetables.
No pickles, no problem. I'll take care of it, hon.
How'd you do that?
How would I have it?
Oh. So we filled her up with cold water to almost the top of the cumbers. And we're ready, set, boil. The last batch I did, it took about 2 hours to get this boiled down. So we're gonna set the timer to 30 minutes and we'll come back and see where we're at. See you in a few. So here we are 30 minutes into it. And you can see the difference already. It is starting to thicken somewhat and the vegetables are boiling down. We are ready to bottle our pickles. It's been 2 hours and we have our pickles all boiled down. They're nice and thick and we're ready to bottle. This recipe does fill 4 jars. We're leaving a 1/2 inch of headspace. And first I'm just going to remove any air bubbles that I may have caused while filling it. And then just flatten that down a bit and measure, and we're not quite there. And that should just about do it. We'll measure again. And we're at okay, so we did our 5-minute cool down in the canner and I've lifted them out. We're going to let them sit here on the counter on a towel for at least 24 hours. Let them cool off and snap. Actually 2 jars have snapped already just taking them out of the canner. So that means we did everything right. This batch did 3 jars. It always boils down differently every time. And there you go. There are our mustard pickles here on the Intention Events homestead. If you like our videos, be sure to give them a thumbs up. And you can click on the right on different videos and on the left to subscribe.
Be sure to subscribe.